Hi everyone, thanks for clicking on my video. This is my first attempt at recording myself, doing a set on myself also, and I'm also doing my first voiceover, so I'm feeling kind of out of my comfort zone, but anyway, I am using the Vixen Acrylic Nail System in clear. Vixen is a local brand in my town and I like to support small businesses, so she's still trying to get the name out there, but her acrylic system is brilliant. I'm using her primerless monomer also. So I'm just laying down a thin clear base, which I like to work on myself, to have a base first before I start doing my nail art. So I'm using a number 8 brush from NSI, and I'm using some forms I got off eBay. They're inexpensive, but they work really well, and I find them to be really tacky, so I have no issues with them. But I am going to look into getting some longer ones because I do have a few clients that are starting to venture into longer stiletto nails. So I'm just quickly sculpting all of these first, and then we will move on to the fun bit, which I'm out of my comfort zone again because I'm putting two colors that I normally wouldn't put together, but I thought I would give it a go because that's what you're meant to do, is experiment. So now I am using two different pigments from Nail Swag Pigment, which is another Australian brand. So the pink color is called Night Sprite. All her pigments are raw, and then you can mix in your own clear pigment, which is what I'm doing, and then you sort of paint over a thin layer. You use it wet. Make sure you clean your brush off thoroughly so that you don't stain your monomer. Now I'm going in with Vixen Acrylic in Flawless Pink, which is a cover pink. At this point I didn't know what I was doing. I was contemplating a fade, and then I ended up doing a reverse French. So I'm just building up the apex. And then I will go back and use Ashes to Ashes, which is a green mint sort of color, and it's a bit it has a bit of gold reflex in it. It's a bit hard to tell in the video, but I'm just roughly fading that. I'm not being too perfect with it because I'm putting over this Glittergasm glitter in Pixie in the Blitz collection, which is a gorgeous iridescent glitter. So I'm just covering the fade a bit and just doing a bit of an S. So on my ring finger I'm going in with Ashes to Ashes again, doing a full nail of that. So once again just painting it. With these raw pigments sometimes you'll find that it marbles, and certain pigment colors will show through, so sometimes there's a bit of a blue and you've just really got to brush it in and mix it while you're painting it on. Now I'm going in with Fling. This is a glitter mix by Flick and Flutter Beauty Supplies. It's just a cute little pink mix with little stars and little purple dots. So I'm just tickling that around, having play with it to put it where I want it to go. And then on the last nail I'm putting Ashes to Ashes again and Night Sprite, just in a bit of a diagonal design, and I will add on some of the Pixie glitter again just to cover the fade. Working with raw pigments can be extremely messy because they are highly pigmented, and so your brush gets stained and you've got to really clean it off. So you're using quite a bit of monomer, but it's so effective, and you can just see how highly pigmented and bright that is. So I'm just using Night Sprite again and some of the Fling glitter, just placing it where I want, just a slight fade, and I'll come back with a bit of the Pixie, just had a bit of shimmer in there. So just moving that about. Once I'm happy, I will go in and cap. So I ended up cleaning out my monomer because it was a bit stained. So I just wanted a really clear layer of clear acrylic. So I cleaned up my monomer. I'm just capping all those nails. Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to having to keep focus. I'll keep my hands in front of the camera. I don't have the best setup for my camera. It's on a bit of a wonky tripod that doesn't quite stand on its own, so it's leaning against my LED lamp on top of me. And so once I get the setup down pat, I'll be able to record more videos, but at the moment it's not quite working for me. And don't mind my chunky tattoos on my fingers. They've all faded and the colour's fallen out, so they're just looking really choppy. So just capping all those really quickly. Not really quickly. This set took me so long to do. Generally, I don't do both hands in the one sitting, but I had some time because I had a couple of clients reschedule, so it was my one chance to get them both done in the one go, and oh my god, never again. It took so long, but we got it done. So I didn't show any of the filing. If you want a dedicated filing video, let me know. Now I'm going in with Vixen Glass Coat, which I think it might be a hard gel, but she markets it as a top coat, and it works really well. My clients come back after 5 weeks and it's still glossy, and it's more resistant, so they can be rough with their nails and it won't scratch or anything. I just love the finish that it leaves. And so you just paint that on, thin layer. And it's self-leveling as well, which is brilliant. And then cure for 60 seconds. And there you have it. My showstopper design. Very different to what I normally get on my own nails. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any other requests and ideas that you'd like to see, let me know. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.